It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
There's Ace Cosby.
Peace and love.
Manning the track phone hotline.
Not bad, Ace.
Hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
That was Ace doing his Ringo Starr impression. Happy birthday, Ringo. Ringo, 82.
All right.
Once again, Pat Godwin almost met Ringo in line at...
Standing right next to him.
Right next to him.
You were behind him. Thank you, Ace.
Behind him, next to him, and in front of him. How about that? I circled him.
You were checking into the
stalking
hotel.
him.
Okay. Couple of quick letters here. There's some guy in sports named Zion.
Zion Williamson.
And so whenever you mention him, I start
know.
singing the song Mighty Zion.
You know, I saw that it was his birthday, Zion's birthday, and I saw that he signed this big contract. But did you know what I thought?
What?
Mighty Zion, because of you. Ruining lives all across the world.
It's from the Firesign Theater. I want to thank Michael for sending me a notice how much he enjoyed it. He also enjoys Nick Danger, Third Eye from the Firesign Theater. This comes to us from Steven. They're the best, the Firesign Theater. Yes, it was a stoner thing. My friends and I could quote the albums verbatim.
Neat.
Like I said, I knew two guys that had really good pop that knew every word of every Firesign Theater.
And they were pretty funny?
Oh, I thought they were great. Yeah, a lot of...
I've just never heard it.
Theater of the mind, sound effects.
Okay.
And then you had Nick Danger, Private Eye. Well, Nick. Oh, okay.
One of their
It's
running characters?
It's one of those things you look back on and are embarrassed that you laughed at it even a little bit.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
This comes to us from Jeffrey saying, I thought I was the one person that still remembered them. Thank you, Jeffrey, for joining me here. Let's see. Oh, Duncan writes, big fan.
Okay.
All right. Well, those four guys are happy. I guess we're doing our
Don't
job.
forget Douglas. He goes, I still have the vinyl. There you go.
Oh, good for you,
Neat,
Douglas.
Douglas.
A
Neat.
stack of letters.
What era was this? 60s?
Late 60s.
Early 70s.
Early
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So just prior to SNL.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the SNL attitude comes from that sort of...
I got you.
Is this pre, like, Harvard Lampoon, National Lampoon Radio?
Probably
Yes.
current.
Before.
Okay.
Yeah, before then. Yeah.
Not the magazine, of course, but the radio show, sure.
Yeah, before the National Lampoon Radio Hour. In any event, I'm sorry to get off on that. We have lots of other topics, lots of other mail to get to. And
maybe something of interest?
So more than Doug and Mark and...
Denzel writes...
Denzel?
Denzel Washington?
You
He's
know...
a fan of the show.
Wow.
He loves Mr. Obvious.
No, Pat Godwin checked into a hotel with Denzel Washington.
I think he did.
Oh, no, we hung out on vacation one time down the Bahamas.
Do you want to read the... What does it say right there?
I believed you.
Denzel writes, can we... This just got funnier. I hadn't read it before. Whoops. I really need to proofread this.
Wait a minute. What does Denzel say?
He says, can we get 4 Ace Cosby jokes for Friday's show?
I'll be killing it tomorrow.
Wow.
Oh, tomorrow, huh?
We need something to hold us over.
Nice.
Somebody asked on Twitter this morning
Nice to leave that landmine. Thanks, buddy.
that he has to work, obviously, and he misses some of Ace's jokes of the day, and he would like him to have his own joke of the day Twitter account so we could post them every day.
That's a good idea.
Ace?
Reading them's not as good as getting them to deliver.
Well, but
We could have the
you can
audio.
record them.
Yeah, we could have the audio track.
Yeah, we can just put it up on Twitter.
Well, Jeff's on some montages that they're on.
Okay. Well, we'll get that done.
I can't stand it.
Ace has a
Is
highlight
he
reel.
taking some of your star shine? Is that what's happening here?
Jeff,
that's it.
Jeffrey
Yes, I'm
writes,
insulted. My ego's insulted, and my comedic sense is insulted. Other than that, I'm okay with whatever he's doing.
Jeffrey writes, there it is. I demand Pat Godwin make a song about his experience standing in line behind Ringo. There you go, Pat. Good luck.
Right,
you
sure.
got an hour.
Who did that song, Good Morning Starshine? Wasn't that a song?
Donovan, wasn't it?
From
Was it from
Godspell. The earth
Godspell?
says hello.
No, it's from
Good morning,
it's from Godspell, right?
Starshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wasn't that the play?
Yvonne Elliman?
Wasn't that the play in Toronto? I think you're right that half the cast of SNL came from.
Something like that.
Godspell.
Oh, really?
Paul Schaefer, all those guys.
I didn't know that.
You've gotten very deep.
Sorry. Too
all
much
right.
inside
Interesting.
comedy.
Okay.
It's time now to get a palate cleanser and go to real comedy.
All right.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he Joke of the day.
We've all heard of the cowardly lion. What do you call a cowardly dog?
What?
A golden retriever.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Man, they just get better and better.
Denzel, you want 4 of those, huh?
Hang on a second. Denzel, what do you think?
Okay. All right.
All right. I guarantee it.
He's actually getting a medal from the president today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I was not aware of that, but
I look forward to seeing what the president calls him.
Hey, how you doing there, Kanye? Good to see you.
There he is. I bet he says, there he is.
He just totally
hello,
messes it
my
up.
man, 50 grand.
Remember when we had this? This is every time that Denzel said, I guarantee it in movies.
That's a brand name. I stand behind it. I guarantee it. She'll be here. I guarantee you. Much more. I guarantee it.
And I can guarantee you that I will see to it that Harvard does not ignore that. Because I can guarantee you there isn't a bum on the street that looks as raggedy and ridiculous as what I'm looking at right now. I guarantee it. You are dead. I can guarantee you peace of mind. You'll be back in the pool in 24 hours. I guarantee you.
I love Denzel. Man, oh, man.
Oh, man.
Who doesn't?
Go watch Man on Fire and get back to me. Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Okay. I wonder what he's done.
Civilian honor.
They just gave. Did you see
for being on St. Elsewhere? Is that what he gets?
Did you see the honors they gave to some of the Viet veterans the other day? I know.
Yes.
Your dad was a badass combat veteran, Josh.
That's what he said.
He would have been very proud.
With the Gold Medal of Honor?
Yeah.
So they gave him to some guys long overdue.
It sure was. Yeah.
50 years after the fact.
But terrific.
Yeah.
That it happened. Yeah.
And this is a different thing. This is kind of I think they're doing one to, what's her name? Is it Ms. Rapinoe? What's her first name? Megan
Rapinoe.
The soccer star.
Oh, okay.
Among others. Okay. Let's see now. We have.
Simone Biles gets one.
Cool.
Let's see. Oh, I know what I was going to say.
What?
How's your foot?
It hurts. Why? You guys say it hurts, don't it?
A lot of attitude over there.
Yeah, she's like she's in
You know,
pain or something.
here's the thing.
Didn't you take the pills?
Yes. But it's just like not doing anything.
Well, you took the wrong pills.
Yes, you got to get the good stuff.
They gave me the wrong pills.
Now, Pat knows a guy.
Really?
Yeah, my doctor.
Dr. Vetty Bubba.
Those,
Top of my foot hurts.
those pills really work. Of course, then it's the years of sorrow and rehab.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
What did Rodney say? I was sick. I'm okay now, though.
Man. One real quick thing. We were talking about chocolate milk.
Yeah.
And Josh and I, Willie, I'm not sure which side you're on here.
I'm a Yoo-hoo man.
Okay,
That doesn't count. That doesn't even count.
I like taking regular milk and adding the chocolate to it. Quick is great, but I prefer the Hershey syrup.
I'm with you. I agree. Quick is totally.
So just me and you for this, just us. When you're almost out of the syrup, you ever take the cap off and you pour the milk into the syrup thing and then put the cap back on and shake it?
I've never done that.
And then shoot it into your mouth?
No, but I will.
I do that before I work out, like the Gatorade squeeze bottles.
Yeah, but you add the milk to the...
We got you.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
And then Christy, as you're squirting it, then you kind of take it back like this. Yeah. Take that, bitch.
You say that to yourself.
Crazy term.
Sure.
He's so red.
You know, whose bright idea was it for us to be here tomorrow? Why don't we take the day off as well?
I think you're right. I think we deserve it after
I think we
do. We have a lot to get to here.
Well, let's get to this. Chick.
Yeah.
Brandon writes in. He says, "Dear lunatics and Christy, Calienda may be the master of celebrity impressions, but Chip McGee is arguably the master of animal impressions. Some of his hits include a pigeon, a bull, a panther, a badger, an eagle, a Tasmanian devil, and even a Wookiee. Wow. His animal impressions never cease to impress, unlike his sports report. Forget that last part.
Well, that's left-handed.
Thank you, Brandon.
That is nice.
Very well done, Chick.
Yeah, when you add it all up, I've done some pretty good stuff.
You have.
How about an eagle fighting a Tasmanian devil? Oh, look, we can do this.
Killer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can like a pterodactyl maybe? Can you go ancient? Whoa, I like it.
How about
Pterodactyl?
how about the Tasmanian devil putting? It's in.
No good.
It's in the hole.
No good.
Oh, wait a minute. There's the phone.
Okay. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Donnie, how are you,
Donnie.
sir?
I got one for you.
Yeah?
How about Dr. Lecter and his number one patient fight a Tasmanian devil while he's sequestered?
There's a devil, a Tasmanian devil. What will you do?
Dr. Lecter, there's a Tasmanian devil here.
Yes.
That's
Kill
a
it,
win-win,
Fairies.
Donnie.
Why did she
Do you hear the
Can I
silence?
get a tape of that? That was bad.
Silence of the
That
devil.
was very nice.
Yeah, silence.
Gave
yes.
me chills. Going to send Calienda back to the minor leagues. Swear to God. Hey, I was talking to my mom, Phyllis, yesterday. You know, they had to shut down Xanadu's because their air conditioning went out.
Ooh, yikes.
And trust me, you don't want to be on Pervert Row with no AC when it's hot. Because sometimes the regulars start taking off their own shirts. And nobody wants to see that. Now, yeah, I'm talking to you, Trent. Next time, change the dressing on your boil. Swear to God. Anyway, she wanted me to pass along a few tips for staying cool in the summer heat when it gets hot.
Oh, okay.
Well, number one, ladies, freeze your bras. You know, that's what the dancers do to stay cool at Xanadu's, Christy. They all
Really?
throw their bras and thongs in a Yeti cooler.
No.
First off, it cools the core, and it also keeps the nips at full attention.
So certainly.
And no wonder why they sell so many tater tots. Number two, hang out the library. It's always cool there, and they don't even make you buy nothing. Man, I love the library, man, because if you hit on a chick and she tells you to buzz off, she can't scream it or yell it. She's got a whisper. Swear to God. So either way, I get off scotch-free. Number three, double up on your Polar Pops. One for your mouth and one for your crouch.
Wow.
Like she says, it's all about cooling the core. Do the math. Oh, and just be careful if you're a dude. I mean, you can freeze the entire junk drawer fast. I swear to God. Just ask Angel Skinner's. One time at Xanadu's, put my crouch on ice, and even though it was July, we basically reenacted that famous scene from A Christmas Story. I swear to God. Yep. Tongue got stuck to the pole, took the paramedics over 7 songs to get us apart. I swear to God. One was November Rains. Do the math. I gotta go.
Thank you, Donnie.
Oh, okay.
I go to the big screen and you'll see there he is, comedian Jeff Oskey, with a special edition of. Well, I've got the intro here for you, Jeff. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Here it
bring it
comes.
on, baby.
Here's Jeff Oskey with what you failed to mention news.
Jeffrey.
For those of you who don't know who I am, we give you a lot of the news, but we don't give you all the news. So I come on once a week and give you the news that we failed to mention.
Did we just wake you up?
I'll be honest. I don't know if you can tell by the choice of shirt. I wasn't planning on doing this today. But,
You're wearing
showered.
you're wearing a T-shirt. That
I got the tie.
Bob Ross.
There's a you got the Bob Ross, the painter, the T-shirt.
Yes.
He has the white man's fro.
Yeah, me and him have the same hairstyle, so people like to buy me shirts.
There's a really depressing documentary about him out there. You can
Thanks for bringing that up in a comedy special. Go ahead.
Speaking of depressing, I don't know if you guys saw this. Vince Neil broke his ribs after he fell from stage.
Yikes.
What you failed to mention, I'm surprised all that fat didn't do a better job of cushioning his fall. Oh, Vince Neil fans in the house? I apologize. My bad.
He has gained
He's
weight.
a big fella, that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how you'll feel about this one. Michael Caine says he isn't retired after viral reports said he's done acting. What you failed to mention, hey, Michael Caine, it's not up to you. You're done, buddy.
You're calling it, huh?
You're calling it. Surgeons removed a mobile phone from a man's stomach 6 months after he swallowed it.
Wow.
What you failed to mention, nice try, buddy, but your wife is still going to want to go through it.
Go through it.
Yeah. That's right, chick. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
From last year, a record-setting pumpkin got disqualified for a crack. What you failed to mention, that's the last time Lamar Odom enters a pumpkin in this contest. He smokes crack. He's a crackhead. He's a big crackhead.
Right.
So much he put it in his pumpkin.
Yeah.
All right.
Do they have pumpkin-flavored crack? like pumpkin spice. I know Starbucks throws that in the fall. Okay.
A judge has ordered a mother and father in Michigan to repay their son $30,000 for throwing away his vintage porn collection. Well, you failed to mention, the judge also ordered the son to repay his parents $40,000 for all the socks he's ruined. See?
Cleans up the spew.
Yes. Thanks, Tom. North Carolina has announced its state fair food menu items, which include shrimp stuffed turkey legs, shrimp mac and cheese egg rolls, and turkey stuffed shrimp mac and cheese egg rolls. Wow. Jesus. What you failed to mention, the North Carolina State Fair, where our slogan is, come for the food, stay for the fact you can't get your fat ass back in your Kia. It's a Kia. It's a tiny car.
Rich foods, apparently.
Yes. Because of a driver shortage, in some towns, they now have members of the National Guard driving their school buses. What you failed to mention, running late for the bus will now cost a child 20 push-ups.
I like it.
Get out and give me 20, Tristan. Authorities checking a shipment of frozen onion rings found 900 pounds of cocaine. What you failed to mention, talk about your drug rings. Huh? There we go. A man caught drunk driving tried to blame it on his 4-year-old son in the car. What you failed to mention, you know you can blame a lot on your child. Ruining your couch, ruining your finances, ruining your life, but not your DUI. Come on. Huh? No? Okay. That's just, I thought maybe Nick might like that, but no. All right.
More of an observation.
Yeah. That's pretty much my whole gig. Somewhere is trying to set the record for the largest dog wedding. What you failed to mention, I want to attend just so I can hear the minister say, you may now hump the bride. Two more. They're saying weed is good for helping women going through menopause. What you failed to mention, now mom can go from hot flashes in the house to hot boxing in the driveway. Yeah. Get out there, Kim. And finally, hundreds of carp in Lake Orion up in Michigan have died from herpes. What you failed to mention, whose nasty ass is banging all these carp? Huh? I'm Jeff Oscar, and this has been the news and
failed to mention news. Jeff Oscar.
Thank you, Jeff.
I've seen some pretty hot carp.
Have you?
Those lips.
Those lips.
Exciting as this is, we have...
well, I can't think of anything more exciting than... ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that.
July 7th, time now, today in history.
It's time to break protocol.
Just a couple things.
All right.
1456, they began the retrial of Joan of Arc, and she was acquitted. That was 25 years after
she burned to death.
The execution.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just in time.
You know what?
God.
You know what? What a great idea this was.
Well, there's a reason I want to... We'll come back to this. There's just a couple things I wanted to mention.
Well, don't leave it at Joan of Arc at the stake.
Well, how about this one? 1930, the construction of Hoover Dam begins.
It's about damn time.
That's right.
It's about damn time, you see.
What song is that?
It's about damn time.
Yeah.
It's the new Lizzo song.
It's number one song in this country right now.
No, number one song in the country.
Why I felt nothing when I heard it.
It's fun, dude.
Very good.
That'll pump
I'm
you
glad
up.
people are having a good time with it.
But that's not the reason I wanted to break protocol here.
Musical taste.
Why did you want to break protocol?
Room for everybody.
Happy birthday, Richard Starkey.
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
Peace and love.
Born
peace
in
and
1940.
love.
82 years of age.
We have all of them.
That's Ringo Starr, for those of you who don't know.
Ringo Starr, yeah.
All of them still be alive.
My mom's maiden name is Starkey, and they're all from England, and there's
You're probably
some
related.
sort of talk that he's a distant cousin.
Some sort of connection.
Somebody said they found the connection. I have not seen proof of it, but
Your mom looks
Let's
just
do a
like
side by side. See how close you look.
Your mom looks just
Ringo.
like Ringo Starr. You ever got to look at her?
No. She's married to a man named Ringo.
Oh,
You got that mixed up.
We
there.
could do a
my mistake.
You could be in a mariachi band, and you could be Ringo Starr, hitting a tambourine.
I hope there's a Ringo Starr out there somewhere.
But the reason I wanted to highlight that right
Hello,
now,
I am Ringo Starr.
I thought we could bring welcome Josh back to the show by having him tell my favorite story that will lead to a Beatles song.
The Ringo song.
This is an encounter that Josh had dipping his wick at work and being involved in one hot evening of intimacy.
He had a hookup after a party.
Hooked up after a party.
You're
and
tying Ringo Starr's birthday into him peeing in a bed?
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
And Josh, I want you to tell
You
this.
just think anybody could come in here and do that?
Jake, that's his catchphrase. That's what I do.
That's what I do.
After
I bet he'd be honored.
The way I do it.
after having your way with this woman,
She had her way with me as well.
Oh, that's right. And you woke up in a puddle of urine.
Yeah, hooked up with a girl at a work party, and I wet her bed. And she woke up. I woke up. I said, "I'm so sorry I wet your bed." And she said, "That's okay. I'm going to work. You stay here and clean the sheets." And that's what I did.
Okay. And that's good for you.
So he crapped in the tub.
And I think he's tired of telling the story.
Left her an upper decker and ran.
But we have a little tribute to Ringo Starr to welcome Josh back to the fold.
In the town where he was born lives a man we call Josh. Went on a date with a girl from work. They both got pretty sloshed. They did the deed and went to sleep. Woke up soaking wet in a pile of pee. Josh was drunk and wet the bed. She said, "Clean the sheets before you leave." They were sleeping on yellow piston sheets. Yellow piston sheets. Yellow piston sheets. They were sleeping on yellow piston sheets. Yellow piston sheets. Yellow piston sheets. On a pee behind Mr. Arnold full of pee ahead.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
It's your number one song, Pat.
Number one with a bullet.
That's so nice. What a nice little tribute to Ringo.
Oh, I'm sure he would be thrilled.
Ringo's got a great sense of humor.
I know him well.
Of course he
Yeah.
does.
He knows comedy. Haven't you seen Caveman?
Boy.
He really?
I bet he's the most sour, bitter.
I don't think so.
A very good friend of mine was on tour with him. He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. If you just like that video, then do your part. Like and subscribe. You have to. It's state law.